That's a semblance of freedom, but real freedom begins with legalization, doesn't it? I'm tired of half measures. You know, there's one thing that the prohibitionists and I have always agreed upon, and that is that medical marijuana is only a half step. They said that it was a step towards legalization, and I always agreed with them. And now we have to take the next step. We have to take that next step for a lot of reasons. One is because the city fathers of so many cities in so many states just haven't learned that when the people say yes, they mean yes! Yes, we want marijuana. It's as simple as that. That nobody should go to jail for that. That nobody should be deprived of a job because of that. That parental cases should not be decided on that as an issue. There's so much, and there's only one way to do it, to get the criminal justice system out of it. You know, they think they're stakeholders in that. Oh, we get so much money for arrests, and what will we do if we don't make these arrests? Well, they've leaned down the rest of the government. Now it's time to lean down the police and the entire criminal justice system. Fewer judges, fewer cops, fewer prisons, fewer guards, and most important, no marijuana prisoners. Marijuana in stores. Marijuana where you can buy it under bright lights, so to speak. Marijuana in social clubs. Marijuana in nightclubs. Why not? I mean, wouldn't you rather be hanging out with a bunch of people smoking pot than a bunch of drunks? You know, I must admit that I have gone to a lot of Dead shows, and in all the shows that I've gone to, I've never seen one fight. Not one. Is there a reason for that? Could there be a reason for that? That marijuana is a drug of love? That it's an herb of love? That it brings love? When you think of any other subject, whether you're talking about medical care, whether you're talking about education, whether you're talking about any kind of social service, it tends to divide people. Oh, whites should have this, or blacks should have that, or, you know, somehow or other, race always comes into it. Somehow or other, the social caste that people have always comes into it. But there's one thing that unites everybody. Look at this crowd. Look how diverse it is. There's one thing that unites everybody. The love of marijuana, right? We are all brothers and sisters here. And that's exactly what the authorities don't want. They don't want people united. They want a divided society, so the very rich can just laugh in their gated communities and gated cities. But we want something more. We want freedom. And you know what? Marijuana is a front line in the police state. And here's how it works. For most people, you know, people who go to school, people who, if they have kids, take the kids to school, who have jobs, who want to just be part of society. The one time they usually come in contact with the police in any time of police state way is with marijuana. Well, we want to take that out of it. We want to push back the police state. And marijuana is the very first issue in which the police state will be pushed back. You know, all our lives, all my life, all my life, all your life, during all of our lives, the police and the government has taken more and more of our freedom, more and more of it. And this will be the first time when we say, no passer on, we've had enough, you're being pushed back, we don't need you anymore, you're out of this, you're not part of it, you're not a stakeholder, you have nothing to say about it, and we're going to have a civil regulation, we're going to tax it, we're going to benefit the state, not a bunch of thugs who just wanted to use marijuana as extortion to the society. So let's say it now, we want legalization. We want legalization. When do we want it? We want legalization.